Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to invite anybody that requires seating to come up front. And anybody else that's kind of standing room only, we love seeing the kids up top. It's great. Once again, anybody needing seating, if you please make your way up to the front here. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. Please feel free to come up and take a seat, make yourselves comfortable. Yeah, don't be shy, there's lots of seats up here. All right, we have a few seats left. Again, make yourself comfortable, please. All right, and a warm welcome to everybody. My name is Dave Crocker. I'm very proud of Penn School here at Russell College. On Thursdays, we offer creative co-curriculars. And one of those co-curriculars is drumming. One of my choices. And I'd like to extend my gratitude to the guidance and knowledge to my left here and the youth of young insurance. Rodney's dedication extends beyond our school. Youth in the surrounding areas, 69 to 40. He provides a beautiful opportunity for young people to gather around traditional songs and connect with their culture. The Indian Road Youth Drum Group will perform the honor song along with Rodney. This song is a heartfelt way to honor and bless our new recreation center, setting a positive tone for all future activities. By performing the honor song, we acknowledge the importance of respecting the land, the building, and the community that gathers here. This meaningful tradition allows us to express gratitude and respect and blessings space for you. Thank you, Rodney and the Indian Road Youth Drum Crew. We appreciate your time and gift to celebrate this new facility. I'd now like to welcome Baron Penner, our head prefect, to the stage to share RLC's land acknowledgement, which was created by the student body in the 2024 Truth and Reconciliation Day. This meaningful initiative involved a powerful address by Chief Warren Tababano from Satsing First Nation, followed by reflective discussions among the students and their mentor groups, where they shared their thoughts on what the land acknowledgement should entail. The Seven Generations Committee then compiled these ideas, ultimately crafting the final version.
College Land Acknowledgement. We as the community of Russell Lake College, otherwise known as RLC, respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we learn, play, and gather is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe people, who have cared for this land for generations and continue to do so today. We express our gratitude for the opportunity to share this land, and we honor the history, culture, and presence of the Anishinaabe community. We commit ourselves to fostering an environment of inclusion and respect, recognizing the importance of Indigenous language, culture, and heritage. Through education and meaningful engagement, we contribute to the ongoing efforts to keep these traditions alive and vibrant. We extend our respect to all Indigenous peoples and affirm our commitment to learning from and walking together with the Anishinaabe people, along with the broader community of students, alumni, teachers, families, and visitors who contribute to the life and spirit of RLC.
Thank you for that, Aaron. Now Now, these rally towels you have received are a takeaway for you to remember this event and to use any time today that you feel appropriate, like right now. Use them and enjoy them. Once again, good afternoon. It is truly a pleasure to stand before you today on this very special day. It's quite a building, isn't it? The RLC Recreation Centre. We've gathered here braving the snow to celebrate a new chapter in the life of the school, the future of our students. But really, today is much more than just the opening of the doors of a new building. It's about opening the doors to new opportunities, experiences, and ways for our young people to grow and thrive. And I'd like to start by thanking all of you, the staff, the students, families, alumni, and community supporters for being part of this remarkable moment. Without your dedication and hard work, and most importantly, the belief in what it means to nurture the whole child, this dream would never come to fruition. You know, as we move into this new facility, I want to thank you for being part of launching this for all of our students, staff, and friends to enjoy. And over the next few weeks, it's going to be busy. All the equipment that's been donated for that upper mezzanine area up there, you'll see the placards that signify all of the equipment that's on order. And all the pieces in the lobby, the finishing touches to this beautiful building will be completed. Trust me, the students are chomping at the bit to get in here. They will be this afternoon. And that brings me to what is essentially the absolute heart of everything we do. It's the commitment to the students we are so lucky to serve. And this recreation center, kids, is going to be a place where I want you to challenge yourself, to continue to develop skills and build lifelong relationships. I can hardly wait to watch you thrive in this facility. I want to see you competing, collaborating, gathering, and honoring this gift. And the cool thing is, think of all of the students that will come here after you, and that will get to make use of it. I know we have several alum in this building right now that are like, man, I wish I had this one. It's good to see. But you know, there's a larger community here as well. It's so nice to see as many of you that can make it that are here today. Because we really see this center not only as an investment in Ross Lake College, but in the future of Ross region. It's one that hopefully continues to draw interest and inspire future initiatives in infrastructure, athletics, culture. We've got a proud history. Ross Lake College was founded in order to make the most of the values that living close to nature can encourage. Values like community and teamwork, resiliency, reflection, the ability to be calm and quiet, as well as being active and adventurous. And this rec center reflects all of those core values and more. It's a place for teamwork, discovery, and fun. And this project is part of the Elevate campaign, and that's exactly what this campaign was developed for, to enhance what we've been doing really bloody well for more than half a century. It's really At the beginning of the Elevate campaign, we identified 3 key facilities in our campus that we were excited to get. A new academic building, the Center for Innovation and Learning, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. A Recreation Center. Third, a Welcome and Wellness Center. So as that list suggests, the athletic facility was not at the top of our list at that time. And so we began gathering stakeholder input and interest in the Center for Innovation and Learning, talking about the importance of STEAM education. We'd been talking to some donors, and then I met Dan Capin. He was in my office. He was in in my office on a lovely spring day back in 2023, and I was truly moved to hear how much RLC meant to Dan and his family, the lasting impact this place and the people had on him. But he talked about a few things that he missed, and at the very top of his wish list was a place to play team sports throughout the late fall and winter, a place for students to gather on a large scale. So we had a great chat about the possibilities of a rec center. I had this pretty late rendering on my phone. We talked more through it. Dan said a line, and I quote, "That I will help you build." Needless to say, that was a pretty pivotal moment in the history of Russell Lake College. So it was a couple weeks later, and Dan followed up, and on a phone call, he gave an unprecedented gift of $2 million. To say I'm personally beyond humble and grateful for a gift of that magnitude is an underscore. Because what this did, Dan, and I hope you know this, it created a catalyst and it inspired a culture of giving that we know is so important for a school to grow. We always say admissions runs the school, advancement grows it. Since that lead gift, we've raised $3.5 million. And that total reflects many donors, each of whom gave for the same reason that Dan gave, their belief in Russell Lake College. For all of our donors, and I see a lot of you here today, thank you for believing in Russell Lake College and making an impact on the student experience. I'm so grateful for you. And I would be very remiss if I didn't acknowledge the many other hands that made this project a reality, starting with a very supportive and hardworking volunteer group of the board of directors, led by our fearless leader, Chair Scott Hayter. And I'd like to thank sincerely our faculty and staff. We can build buildings, but it's what you do with kids every day that really makes the impact on the school. This recreation center is exactly that. It's a tool, but it's the commitment of our educators that will ensure it's used to its greatest potential. And as in true RLC fashion, this was an all-in approach over the last year and a half. I've listed a few bullet points, and this only captures a bit. Local trades, suppliers, and businesses who have been heavily involved and engaged. On any given day since the birth of this project, I could count up to 10 alumni working directly on this project. I don't know many other independent schools that could boast that type of alumni engagement. I'm not going to look at some of these people. I'm going to call out a few people on my team. Kim Morton, class of '88, somebody never calling for attention or accolades. However, she's weathered some real storms here at RLC. And she's been passionate by the school side from thick and thin. This project and our successes and advancement are a massive indication of your investment and all-in attitude. Glenn. You are tirelessly to tell our story and craft our narrative. I know the hours you dedicate, and I'm very grateful. Jackie Rio, leading by example, investment in students second to none in my 31-year career. Her enthusiasm to take students to the next level of co-curricular programming is why you are the top athletic director in the country. Tom Taylor, affectionately known as Double T, his careful eyes and partnership has been simply awesome throughout this project. And Shelley Casey, you'll hear a lot from Shelley, but I'll tell you, her patience in saving my butt with countless budgetary scenarios is beyond humanly possible. Jared Leclerc, class of '84, and his partner Eric Connor, as our construction manager and project coordinator, you have delivered an unbelievable building that I know you're very proud of. Leclerc Construction Managed absolutely crushed this. And Scott Hader, this project is directly attributed to your leadership, support, and perseverance. You've been an advocate for me, this school, and this project since day one. Having you as my board chair is the ultimate gift that a school could ask for. And class of 07. It's all about this one, and it's a true game changer. What you did, you speak with sincerity and conviction about how excited you are for the kids to enjoy this building that you never got to. We get to see it play today. It's all good. You're going to now allow generations of kids to enjoy an indoor activity space. And you've made this absolutely happen. Your generosity and support is clearly transformational. Thank you. This is the first donor-funded building since the Roundtree Academic Center was built back in 2008. And actually I see David Allen, who was class of '84, was a 10-year board chair that was at the helm and responsible for when that building was built. So thank you for that, David. It was great. This is a really big moment for us. It's as much as a beginning as an end, though. This next our development plans is a 7,500 square foot Center for Innovation and Learning, a biophilic building designed around a STEAM philosophy to inspire innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. That building is going right next door between this building and the pond. We already have site plan approval, architectural plans, and ensured all the civil work done for this building is ready to plug and play next door. So we've begun approaching potential stakeholders looking for a lead donor. So if you're interested, I'm actually not kidding. I promise it's a long journey, but it's going to be fun. And we are on this. We are going to continue to elevate the infrastructure of this campus to ensure we are a school of choice in a very competitive market. We're on a roll, and we are energized. Together, we're going to make sure this recreation center becomes a beloved part of our school, the greater community, and a place where memories are made, friendships are forged, and futures are shaped. This is part one of our grand opening of the Recreation Center. Stay tuned for the June 14th Gala event, where all the finishing touches will be in place. It's going to be a lovely evening. So I want to thank you again for being here today, your ongoing support and love of our school. This adventure begins now. I urge you to remember the board of directors to please say a few words.
For the shorty here. Here we go. Wow, I'm so thrilled to be here with all of you to celebrate the opening of this much anticipated and wonderful facility. So I'm here as a member of the board, but I'm also someone who's over the last 4 years become quite fun and proud of this place. It's pretty special. I gotta get my thing. So we're here because of the leadership of a few and the charitableness of many. In particular, as Dave has done, I need to just thank a few people. First, Dan, thank you very much, Campania, and the Roundtree family for your extraordinary generosity. Yeah, well done. I'm a bit of an amateur builder. Done a bit of stuff, and so I looked around, and this is a job well done. So well done to Darren, Eric, and the and of course, Dave. Thank you for your vision, your leadership, and your tireless efforts running the school. So looking ahead, Dave's talked about a little bit of stuff. We've got some plans. I want us all to think a little bit about how we can continue this amazing momentum that Dave and his team have started over the last couple of years. We still have, as you walk around the campus, it's great, it's wonderful, it's amazing, but we've got some work to do. We want to enhance things, improve facilities, so we've got better programs and more opportunities for our students. That's what it's all about. Those who came before us have stepped up in a big way, and I think it's now on us, the current generation and future generations, to do the same. So, on behalf of the Board of Directors and from me, thank you very much for your support.
I'd like to call Dan Companion, alumnus class of 2007, and our lead donor to stage to say a few words.
So I didn't make any notes prior, but my team can go in there and just write things down. First of all, so Roundtree, my grandfather, Brian Roundtree, just passed away in the fall. So he had a very good run and really made all of this happen. But that's back-to-back buildings for us. So we really are going to need someone for that next one. And I know we're starting just a live auction. So yeah, as I said, this wouldn't really be possible. I'm getting way too much credit here. Ryan and Betty really had the vision for education and putting all of my family unit through the school from grade 7 up. It was just awesome. Can't really say enough about what that instilled in us and going on to careers. A few of my cousins got to come as well. From out of town and different places. I couldn't really, I'm getting, the notes to speak here really today, but without Brian and Betty and my business partner, Wes, who was their business partner for 20 years, and co-signing this crazy project, and probably the previous one a little bit too, none of that really would have been possible, so I'm getting a lot of face to the investment here, but it was a lot of their hard work in building the dollars that went into this, and again, I believe I've seen the final budget yet, where we're at, but we were only half, or just not even half maybe, so there's so much else that's spread to help make this one happen, and then we need to make the next one happen. So that's just everybody that chipped in. There's lots to go around on the thank yous for there, and I think you'll see some of that throughout the plans. I haven't got to explore, but the donor part is put out. So make sure everyone gets their thank yous and dues for that. And really what Dave, last point I just have is that, this came together amazingly. Dave and I were probably 2 years ago, starting to talk about this. I was like, okay, being in business for a little bit now, stuff takes longer than you think, delays happen, this will happen, but you'll expect to hear a lot of excuses and things slowing us down, and I'll be honest, the team, the alumni, the trades, Darren's team, my brother got to work on this project a lot of with his hands. It was really cool to see how fast it came together, and with no delays. Really, I know there's not glass on a couple of things right now, and we're trying to get it in December, but pretty dang close. So that was really Wes. This thing, you're probably like, we're not going to need to make payments for a while. Stuff's going to get delayed. Well, it came together, and that's just really super well done by everyone that was involved. And it's great to see that happen sooner than later for the student body, because a lot of years out now, almost 20 out of here, and it's I'm glad there don't need to be too many more where kids don't get their basketball program and their volleyball and the Warriors don't get to have winter nights and shooting free throws in the dungeon line drives. That was really part of Dave really not for, but that's all I got for you.
We're going to get after the official ribbon cutting, so I'm going to ask Dan and Scott are going to be here, and you get the scissors, pal. So we need Max, class of 2013 from Tecton Carpentry to come on up. Dan, CFO and business partner, Wes Eichenbauer, our construction manager, Darren McClare, class of 84, Joe Wilson from the Parent Guild, and alumnus Jonathan Alderson, class of 87, on behalf of the RLC Alumni Association. Please come on up. All right, now that the ribbon is officially cut, we have Dan. Who is going to give the opening free throw now that this building is officially cut.
Let me sign this thing. Look what we just saw. There's been no practice in many moves.
That was applied by Gabriel Schwerler, class of 87, who's the owner of Lakeside Catering. If you do have any food allergies, please speak with Chef Gabriel for guidance. But that's essentially it. And then what we'll be doing is I will call a few people together for the donor football appreciation in the lobby. But for now, we want you to appreciate the facility. There's some great snacks and food available. Get Gabe Schmiller, class of '87. If you do have any food allergies or concerns, just ask Gabe what's going on with the food there. But thank you again and enjoy.
Because of the moments I play in the dark.